Have you always wanted to build a house but have no idea how to get started? If so, then this video series is for you. Hi, my name's Dave Gove, builder and realtor here in Truckee, California. And in this video series, I'm going to take you through the process of building a house step by step. We'll cover site selection, financing, foundation through finish, every step of the way. So go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Dave Gove. I service the North Lake Tahoe and Truckee, California region, and I help buyers and sellers, investors and developers achieve their real estate goals. All right, it's day one here on my new build, and we're going to start with clearing and grubbing the site. So you can see that there's trees here that have orange ribbons on them. These are trees that are going to be coming down. They're within the buildable envelope or the driveway or too close to where the house will be. So what we're going to do is knock all these trees down, and then we're going to go ahead and strip off all of the topsoil within the building envelope and adjacent to it, and get ready for our surveyor to come out here and get our survey stakes out there. So that's going to show us where we're going to build. But right now, day one, we're going to put up our construction fencing and our BMPs, best management practices, which are going to be a silt fence and straw wattles to control any erosion that happens so that nothing gets into the waterways. And we're going to clear all this bitter brush out of here as well too, and get this site ready for the layout of our excavation. Day two here on the new build, and we've got most of the trees down. You guys have been cutting the bigger trees down and not knocking them over with the excavator and then bucking them up. And we've got quite a stack of logs over there now. Have to truck those out of here. So we're gonna get most of this site cleared out today. It's a beautiful day. So it's day four on the site here, and we have finished clearing and grubbing our site. So what we did, we came in, we cut down 30 some odd trees, we removed the topsoil, and then also the brush on top of that. Additionally, today, the survey crew came in and put out all of our survey stakes, and the survey stakes serve a purpose of letting our builders know where the house sits and where the setbacks are in relation to the property lines. Okay, day five on the new build, and we are starting excavation here. We've got our cut going back there, so that's the bottom of footing down there, and working on the rest of the excavation. And we're going to be out here probably, this dig is probably a 7 to 10 day dig. So, all right, the cut is done. So we are at 10 inches below finished floor here, and you can see that we're cutting into the hillside pretty significantly here. That's going to be the back wall of where the delineation is between the kitchen and the garage, and there's going to be a large retaining wall there, and then over here it gets even deeper. We've got where the front entry is going to be, and then also the back wall of the master bedroom. And next step here, we've got our geotechnical engineer coming out here this afternoon to take a look at this layers of stratification here and let us know what we need to do to mitigate the expansive clay soil. So again, that's the $50,000 question, quite literally. How much is it going to cost to get this pad ready for building because we have expansive soils? Okay, the foundation is laid out. This is the garage here. And down in our cut, we've got all of our footings marked out. Soils engineer's on his way out here to take a look at a couple more things. We're going to dig another test pit and then start cutting all these footing trenches open. All right, hey everybody, what's going on? Dave Gove here, and I am at our 2022 build here out in Glenshire, and we have made some serious progress with the excavation, and then you'll see we have some steel in place for our foundation, footings, and retaining wall. We got absolutely crushed with the clay soil here, so we knew that when we bought this site that we were going to have to mitigate some expansive clay soils. We just didn't know how bad it was. And what happens in this process is we dig a couple of test pits throughout the site to find out, what we think is underground, and then really we dig to find out and see actually what is underground. So what ended up happening here is we excavated down to, you can see there's a white layer about 3/4 of the way down that cut there, and that is what we are calling suitable strata to build on, and above that was the expansive clay. So we had to dig all of that out, and really unfortunately the suitable strata was right at the elevation which would have been the bottom of our footings to do a slab on grade foundation, but that was going to leave us a challenge with preparing for our slab. So we switched to doing a crawl space foundation, which means that we've got basically a crawl space, a wood framed floor with a crawl space below it now. And we had to cut out an additional, out of this whole cut, we had to take out about 700 cubic yards of dirt. And that was very, very expensive. Obviously, we have to get it out of here. Well, first off, we have to dig it out with an equipment that runs off of diesel, which is about $7 a gallon right now, and then haul it out of here, which runs off of diesel, and then pay to have it dumped. So we got a little bit of used on that, which is unfortunate. We were hoping to save some money at the beginning of this project, hoping the clay wasn't going to be that bad. But yeah, so our foundation excavation costs went up by about $30,000, and now that we're doing a crawl space foundation, we're going to have additional framing and labor material for the framing, and then lumber for it. So that cost is going to go up too. But the good news is we are finally going to be going vertical starting tomorrow. So right now what you see in front of you here, we have our rebar in place that is going to be in our footings, and then on top of that we're going to build our stem walls. So next video should be pouring some concrete. I don't know if we'll be able to be here tomorrow while we're pour, but at least we'll get out here tomorrow afternoon and take a look at what it looks like after it's been poured. So that's what's going on. So it's been a long road to get here to finish the excavating and grading and make these decisions on this geotechnical stuff, but now we should start moving pretty fast. So pretty excited. Hope everyone's doing well. Talk to you soon. All right, we finished up our site prep and excavation. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join us on the next video and see us get the foundation in.